I've been reading this book, Never Split the Difference, for a while, and I came across a passage that I think will apply to those of you out there who are experiencing some form of social anxiety or more specifically, fear around going to the gym. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to talk about how it applies. So stick with me here. It's a longer video, but just bear with me, okay? A few years ago, I was in a bar in Kansas with a bunch of fellow FBI negotiators. The bar was packed, but I saw one empty chair. I moved toward it, but just as I got ready to sit, the guy next to it said, "Don't even think about it." "Why?" I asked. And he said, "Because I'll kick your ass." He was big, burly, and already drunk. But look, I'm a lifelong hostage negotiator. I gravitate toward tense situations that need mediation like a moth to the flame. I held up my hand to shake his, and said, "My name is Chris." The dude froze, and in the pause, my fellow FBI guys moved in, patted him on the shoulders, offered to buy him a drink. Turned out he was a Vietnam veteran at a particularly low point. He was in a packed bar where the entire world seemed to be celebrating. The only thing he could think of was to fight. But as soon as I became Chris, everything changed. This is something that Jordan Peterson talks about as well, where if you have some sort of social anxiety or some sort of fear around something, basically that thing is a monster, right? A monster you're scared to look at and face. But in those situations, the best thing to do is actually look at it and face it head on. And in facing it head on, you realize it's not this big three-headed monster. It's just a dude at the bar who's experienced some sort of inner turmoil and doesn't know how to respond. So for you, bring this back to fitness. If you're afraid to go to the gym for fear of being judged, that's the monster, right? And the best thing you can do is go and face it head on, and you'll realize that the gym and the people that you're afraid are judging you, it's just the guy sitting at the bar who wants to have a conversation and is actually a pretty friendly person. And you'll realize it's not that this big scary thing. And you can apply that to any part of your life. Whatever it is you're afraid of or scared of, face it head on, look it in the eyes, say, "Hey, my name is X, Y, and Z," and you'll realize it's not that bad. I hope this is helpful. I hope it encourages you. Go get after it today. Peace.